Come on, let me show you the easy step on how to make this step-by-step turban style. Without wasting much of your time, let's dive into this tutorial. Welcome back. My name is Chinyaka and I'm the creative lead of STLYE Empire. On today's tutorial, I'll be taking you guys through on how to make this gorgeous step-by-step turban. First of all, let me list out the material needed. The material needed for this particular project is stretchy raw silk, which is taffeta, and 1 inches foam. My own is not up to 1 inches, but if you have 1 inches, that will be fine, and sewing machine. As for the measurement, I measure at 14 inches weight unfolded. So if you unfold it, it's going to be 28 inches. I hope you get. Then as for the length, I measure at 36 inches length. Okay. Very stretchy raw silk. So moving ahead is for our measurement for the band. So the measurement for the band is going to give us 16 inches up to 2 strands by 17 inches width. I hope you get. And you'll be needing 2 strands. Lastly is our handle. So in this particular handle, you'll be needing 9 inches length by 2.5 inches width. Okay, and you'll be needing 2 as well. So moving ahead to the last measurement, which is going to our foam. So this particular foam is 1/4 inch, but one inches of it is the best of it. So in total measurement of it is going to be giving us 25 inches length by 2 inches width, and you'll be needing total of 4 pieces. Okay. So I want to show you how to make our band. This particular one is going to be pleated band. So firstly, you will fold in your band inward like this, right? So if you don't have sewing machine, so I'm going to show you this simple illustration how you are going to start to finish, right? So you place it like this. After securing it like this with your pin, you flip it over and you sew it down to sewing machine. This is how to do it. Then you continue pleating. Normal the way we pleat our pleating. If you're looking forward how to make this pleat perfectly, I'll be dropping down a link on how to make pleat the same way we do our pleating on Otogele, the same way we are going to be doing this particular one. So I'm just being kind enough to show you guys illustrations. So you pleat it like this, bringing in the second fabric on top of the first fabric, leaving like 1/4 inches away like that, and you stitch it down with your office pin before you can run it through to sewing machine like that. So you continue like that until you exhaust your fabric. This particular pleat, I think I got 6 to 7 pleats, but you can get lesser. If you want to get lesser, you can reduce your fabric to either 15 inches or 14 inches length, right? Okay. So as you can see, I've gone ahead to stitch them through with my sewing machine and all of that. So I'm going to show you guys on how to make V shape. So you take up one strand and place it on top of each other like that, crisscross, right? Then when you look at it and find out that you like the way it's looking, you can go ahead to tack it down with your office pin before you can finally stitch it with your sewing machine. The way my hand is showing, this is how you're going to stitch it together like that. Okay, so afterwards, so this is how it's going to be looking. When you measure it into 2 equal half, you'll be getting both of them in the same level. So all we are going to do is that I'm going to notch out the main point so as to attach it with my base, right? Okay, so grabbing your base, which is the 36 inches length and 28 inches, 36 inches width and 28 inches length that we initially cut out, notch out the midpoint as well, and you place the both of them together. Don't worry, keep watching, you see what I'm talking about. Guys, if you are watching up until this minute, thank you so much for still watching. Please do where to hit that subscription bell button, like, comment, and share. Nice comment, okay? Please do where to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Ursula_Empire. Please, doing so, you are encouraging us to do more as well. You'll be able to have very effective interaction section with us directly, okay? After stitching, you take it to your sewing machine and you run it through the way my hand is showing, and that's it. So I've gone ahead to do all of that. So watch closely while I show you guys the main cocoa, which is getting out that pleat onto the fabric. So all you're going to do is that from the last place your stitches are, you measure out 2 inches first of all. I don't know whether if you're getting me. 2 inches first of all. Please listen carefully. Don't say that, oh, I've learned this particular part, let me just zoom off. No, there's still another tricky on the way, okay? So you measure out 2 inches and mark it out like that. You measure it all the way from the beginning of the fabric to the end of the fabric, right? After that, you turn your fabric inside out like that, then grab in your foam and place it where exactly you marked out the chalk. So watch closely and see what I'm doing like that. So when you get to that place that the chalk you marked out, the chalk mark is showing, you secure with office pin. Then later you take it to sewing machine and stitch it down like that, okay? Don't worry, keep watching, you understand better. So after stitching, you turn it, flip it over again, and from where you sew, you mark out 1.5 inches away from there. You see what I'm talking about? So from where you sew, you marked out 1.5 all the way to the other end, and afterwards you satin your foam the way you did it previously, right? So you continue like that until you exhaust your 4 foam. You make sure that all the 4 foam is being inserted into your fabrics. So that is how to do that. So afterwards, I'm going to come back when we are done inserting all our 4 foams, okay? If you're watched up until this minute, thank you so much, you guys, for sticking by. Thank you. You guys are my really backbones. So if you are yet to subscribe, kindly hit up the subscription button, like, comment, and share. Then again, I would love to be dropping down our WhatsApp group on the link below. If you are yet to join, kindly click and join. In that place, we'll be sharing in new creative ideas. If you have any tutorial that we want to learn, we will put it down there, and we'll do our best to create out the tutorial and all of that. The purpose of us creating that group will be for creatives, for a millionaire, for people that love creativity, that love headwear's business but don't know how to navigate their ways out. So it will be like more of a push group, right? So I will see you in the group. afterwards you repeat the same thing in the second corner of the fabric. So watch carefully if you didn't get what I did in the first one. So watch carefully to understand here. So you got to do is take up the first strand, and you slightly push it upward like that, and you place it a little bit up above of the band, and you bring in the second one, same thing, you readjust and you place it on top of each other like that. Then finally you grab in the last one like that, and you readjust. As you can see my hand is doing. Then afterwards you secure with your fist pin. Okay, so all you got to do is that you fold it into equal half like that, the way you see my hand, and from where the middle point is showing, you measure at 8 inches. Okay, from the band, so 8 inches. Then you mark it out, and you bring in your loop, which is the strand they are supposed to use to tie at the back, and you place it like that. Make sure that this place that you are marking out should be at the band, please, at the band. So and afterwards you flip it over, and you repeat the same thing on the second strand, imputing your strand. And afterwards you can go ahead to stitching the closing your turban cap. You stitch it all round from beginning to the end and like that. And when you are done, you go ahead to do your running stitches, normal running stitches. But if you're in a hurry, you can quietly leave at this particular point. But if you're not in a hurry, continue to watch to see how I finish it up. Okay, so I will go ahead to stitch it like that. See my hand, this is what I'm talking about. You go ahead to stitch it all the way from up to down like that. Okay, so afterwards it should be looking like this. Can you see? So I'll go ahead now to do my running stitches like that. When you are done, voila, can you see how pretty this is looking? Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.